Andrew is back with another look at our next weather forecast. Hot today, hot tomorrow, some rain down the line. We have a variation of weather.
You watch the 6 o'clock
They call
newscast.
me the ghost meteorologist.
I love it, actually. I'll tell you what, we look, it's summertime, right? It should be hot, but then you start getting in that excessive category. You throw in that humidity. It's 11, 16 at night, and it feels like 93 degrees outside. That's not good. And of course, we always want to make sure you check on the very young, the very old, and do not forget the pets. If we're uncomfortable outside and want to go in, so do they. So make sure you don't leave any of those pets outside for any prolonged period of time. For the record today, we made it to 97 degrees at Philadelphia International. That happened at 3:16. The average high this time of year is 88 degrees. The record is 102, so we're about 5 degrees off from that. We're not breaking any records or tying any records, but we are certainly getting very hot. And when you add in that humidity, it feels tropical outside. Clouds and radar, we had a couple showers a little earlier this afternoon south of Cape May and then just south of really our area. But overall right now, as we scan the skies, we're looking at mixed skies. It's muggy, it's warm, but it is dry. 85 degrees right now currently in Philly, 82 in Wilmington, Reading at 82, Millville 79 degrees. Most of us in central Jersey are in the 80s. Low 80s and upper 70s from Cherry Hill over toward Pensacola. We're looking at a pretty muggy night. Now tomorrow we're going to once again turn the heat up, but instead of 97, we'll make it to 94 in Philadelphia. I know it doesn't sound that much different, but just a little bit better. And each day we're going to get that way. In fact, we'll be in the 80s. You'll see in the 7-day plan finally. At the shore, 86 degrees, cloudy, although we'll have some peaks of sun here and there, partly cloudy, and 93 in the Lehigh Valley. Let's talk about Beryl real quick. Tropical storm right now with the winds at 60 miles per hour. The track on this will take this into Texas along the coast, and then eventually as we get into the next couple of hours before it does get there, it will start to strengthen back to a hurricane. It's late Sunday night and into early Monday. It comes on shore as a Category 1 hurricane with 85 mile per hour winds. Then it moves up and inland. This becomes a big issue when it comes to rain for Texas over toward the Arklatex area into most of the Midwest. And believe it or not, by the time we get into the late part of the upcoming week, we may get a little bit of Beryl's rain. It'll be much less of a big deal for us, but it's going to be a little bit of tropical rain coming our way by the end of the week. Meantime, first thing in the morning, we're in the 70s. It's muggy once again. You'll notice a little bit more cloud cover tomorrow and a better chance for maybe 1 or 2 spots to get a couple of sprinkles. So you might be watching and get a quick sprinkle or a shower, but your neighbor maybe a couple miles down the road won't. So it's going to be one of those hit or miss type of deals with temperatures on Sunday in the upper 80s and low 90s. We'll call it 94 in the city. Hot, humid, a PM storm, not out of the question. Your 7-day forecast shows a little bit of a trend down with temperatures. 93 Monday and Tuesday, still hot. Maybe a quick storm Monday. Otherwise, it's mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Then we start to bring in some slightly cooler temperatures, mainly because we'll have cloudier skies for the middle and end of the week. And by Thursday and Friday, some of that rain that will move into the Midwest will get picked up by a cold front and move across the east. And while I'm not anticipating we'll get flooding rain, we could definitely have some tropical downpours Thursday and Friday with the remnants of Beryl moving in and maybe a couple of showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder heading our way for the weekend. So what you need to know is that tomorrow is going to be steamy and hot, and then we slowly start to chip away at those temperatures, but unsettled weather is going to be the name of the game as we head into next week. Aziza?
Thank you, Andrew.